Your roommate is nasty. Post up. Nasty. But she was cool, I guess. What's up, YouTube world? I am back with the banger. Today, I'm giving y'all the utmost traumatic, most disgusted, most story time ever. It is my first story time, so we're gonna get right into it. First, I want to apologize for the glare in my glasses. Light shining bright like a diamond. My elbows itch, you know, had to get the ring light out. But I got glasses, so you're gonna see the ring. It looking like I'm in a trance or something. I'm gonna tell you about the first roommate I encountered. Ooh, don't look at my nails. My second roommate, you know, I loved living with her. It was cool. But the first one, let's get to it. So I'm gonna be a sophomore. Actually, I am a sophomore. So I started summer classes, not because I needed them. I need something to do with the summer. My freshman roommate. Okay, I don't repeat myself. Like, okay, so basically, moving day. Our first roommate. We're gonna call her. We're gonna call her Micah. Me and my parents are pulling up to the school and we go to sign in and we go talk to the RA. You know, sign my name, make sure, you know, everything's, I'm the right person, I'm supposed to be there. I get my papers, my forms, all that. Fill everything out. Then my RA takes me upstairs. At the time with my first roommate, I lived on the 3rd floor. Off top, the elevator was like this big. So many people was trying to get on there at once. I was like, sis, I got belongings. And they belong here. You gotta wait. Everybody's in the hallway, you know, got their doors open, moving their stuff. I'm peeping before I even get to my room, and you know, I'm peeking in. I'm like, okay, they're decent sizes. The RA opens my door. So the door to my room was right next to the elevator. They shared the same wall. So she opens the door, and she's like, even before I even get in the door, she's like, here's the form, and you just go down the list, make sure everything is, you know, not broken or it looks right or it's how it's supposed to be. Then she moves. My mom walks in first and I follow behind her. I get in the room. When I tell you, I was better off sleeping in a shoebox compared to the other rooms I had just seen before I walked in. My room was so small. The beds in the other room, feet away. You had your own side of the room. My room, I could sit on my bed, kick my leg out, and my foot would be touching her bed. That's how close we were. It was like this close. We had no room. All the other rooms have a closet on each side. Well, because my wall on my side of the room was connected to the elevator, my closet was on her side. Like I had to go on her side every day to get my stuff. I felt like I could work with it. But once we had first got in there, my mama was like, what's this smell? There's an odor. The RA is like, well, you know, her roommate has been here a week. She's been here a week before, you know, you all got here. Somebody's been living in this room for a longer time frame than we should have. She's like, oh yeah, she's in band or whatever. I was like, oh, okay. So what can we do about the smell? Like, I don't know what it is. It smelled like corn chips, butt, feet. I don't know. The smell was god awful. And my mama was hot. So we went and bought some plugins. Clothes everywhere, stuff on my side already. I look past stuff like that and I give people another my nails. Give people like the chance. Maybe she, you know, didn't have it in her schedule to just keep everything tidy before I got here, because she wasn't band and the band schedule is like off the chain. We never get a break. We move everything that belongs to her back on her side so that I can move in. She didn't come in for like maybe an hour. Towards the end, once we were almost done, we were about to go to the grocery store. She came in and introduced herself. We was cool, it was cool. Before we had left, we were, you know, meddling. We was peeping out her stuff, not touching it, we was just, you know, observing. She didn't really have, you know, a lot of food and like toiletries and stuff like that. We figured either, you know, she didn't have it, or, you know, her stuff hadn't got here yet. And people were shipping it down because she wasn't from Kentucky. So she lived out of state. So we figured, whatever. So we go to the grocery store and my mom's like, you know, your roommate seems cool. Let's get her a few things. Let's get her some snacks, some stuff that y'all can share. You know, get you extra so that if she does eat it, you still have a decent amount to yourself. And I'm like, cool, because I don't mind sharing. We didn't see each other again till that night. And she was already sleeping in the room. So, you know, that was it for move-in day. Besides the smell and stuff like that, it was cool. I feel like we clicked kind of. You know, it wasn't like no type stuff, but it wasn't a problem to begin with. After freshman week, that's when it got a little shaky. There was trash all on the floor. We didn't have air conditioning at the time. I had my own fan. She didn't have a fan. I don't mind sharing. So I set it where we could both feel it, because I mean, it's hot in here. It needs to circulate. I'm not finna just have it blowing on me. Like when I leave and stuff, like if you want to put the fan on your side, you can. And mine, she got plates and forks and stuff like that. I didn't care. I was just like, okay, sissy, just pick it up. So I pick it up. I'm picking stuff up or whatever, throwing it away. This goes on for about 2-3 days. With band, their schedule is so like congested. They sleep, they eat, they go, they come back, sleep, eat, go. It's not any time for them to really like stay in their room and just chill and kick it. But sis, you're not the only one that lives here. We already have the smallest room in the building. I'm not skinny. She wasn't skinny. Ain't no room for all that, sis. There started being shoes everywhere and socks everywhere. That smell, I'm smelling it again. That's what it is. Do you smell that? Like I would hint around, like, you smell that? Or is my plugins not working? Just hinting around. I knew what it was, but I needed her to know that I knew so she could properly deal with it. At this point, we were never in the room for real at the same time. I was staying in my friend's room all night for like the first week of school. I would just, you know, take my blankets and stuff down and go to her room and just chill, because she had a TV at the time. I couldn't connect my Fire Stick. I would end up falling asleep down there because we had movie nights and stuff like that. After freshman week, you know, I started staying back in my own room every night. Not only was the room small, there was a smell, there was trash on the ground, and I kept tripping over boots, band boots. All that, and then I stay in my room for the first night. She snores, bro, like a bear. Like when I kid you not, I'm gonna actually put this out. She was like, I can't sleep, nap, rest, and I got 9 a.m. Like, how am I supposed to function? Sleep is very important. It got so bad, y'all, I had to literally take pieces of tissue and stuff them in my ear. This is not a lie. I call my mama crying like every day. It's nothing that I could complain to anyone about. It's natural. People snore. I snore. Her snoring was so loud that our neighbors said that they could hear her through the wall. Just imagine us being this close together at night and her in my ear snoring with stuffed tissue in my ear. It didn't help. I put my blanket and my pillows on my head. Didn't help. Just cry every night. I would go sleep in other friends' room. My cousin went to school with me at the time, so I would go in her room. With all that being said, the situation was just so out of control. I'm the only kid in my house, so me being in a room by myself was really just eating at me. And I hated it because she was a nice girl. We got along, but I couldn't do it. I addressed it to her. I was like, you know you snore, right? Maybe that she could like prop herself up at night. I don't know. How do you treat snoring? I had to let her know. So I let her know about the smell, the trash. I let her know about the snoring. I was nice about it. One day I woke up for my 9 a.m. and I look over. What I seen was bare skin, all of it, and it wasn't mine. And she's butterball naked, snoring. When you move around at night and you are tussling and having a little throwdown, the cover most likely is not going to be on you. I'm going to cover all of you because you're wrestling around in your bed. So you need to have clothes on when you have another person living with you in the same vicinity. In a shoebox. Oh my God, she's naked. Mind you, there was a lot going on over there. I didn't want to see that first thing in the morning or at all. If that wasn't bad enough. But this is the worst part. I want to say it's the second week going on the third week. We're having the same problems, you know.
The heat, the smell, the trash, the snoring, the not wearing clothes.
But then, y'all, Like, I'm really patient. I'm very patient. She started having clothes everywhere on my side, her side, using my chair to do hair, because she used to, you know, do sew-ins and stuff for people. And she had a chair, but it was so junky over there and having dirty clothes and food everywhere that she couldn't pull it out. So she thought it was okay to use mine. And what if mine had broke or something? I would be the one that got penalized for it, or charged, or feed, or whatever. Whatever. I don't mind if you use my stuff, but you don't ask. That's a problem. She would have company all throughout the day. Bro, I'm taking a nap. I gotta study, go to bed, or take a shower. Like, make these people leave. Respect my space as much as I'm respecting yours. My rug, I had a fuzzy turquoise rug. There was not even enough room that I had to fold it. So I folded on my side, because there used to be like carpet, but the lines in the carpet, you know, showed us what half of the rooms are. I come back in, the whole rug's flipped over. It's not even folded, it's flipped over to where the white part is showing. I'm like, okay, maybe she was rushing, maybe, you know, I don't know. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Then there's piles of clothes everywhere too, so I kick everything over her side, fix my rug, and I vacuum up the crumbs. It was like dirt or something from her boots, I think. I'm like, hey, can you make sure that you're keeping everything on your side, because I don't want to have to keep coming in and, you know, almost falling and stuff. And she was like, yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. She's cool with it. So I come back, her dirty clothes are already all over the place, y'all. Her underwear, her dirty drawers on my bed. Where my shoes sit on the side of the bed. Where I sit my cup from time to time when I'm laying down and I just need to lean over and get a cup. Your dirty underwear were there. Where I go to sleep and lay my head, right beside the bed on the floor, is your dirty drawers. That was the last straw. I had to go downstairs and I had to go. Y'all, I went off. I went downstairs and I told the RA at the desk. The RA told the RD. Y'all, this went on for 3 months. A little bit after homecoming is when I got to move. 3 months. This started the first week of school. Just now allowing me to move and feel comfortable. I'm paying y'all to live here. Please assist my needs. I needed to be out of there. She needs to be in a room by herself, a cage, a basement, or something. I don't know. Not with me. Especially with that little bitty room. Like, we have no type of space. I started packing my stuff, but this was before I even got assigned another room. I was like, look, I'm about to call my mama. I live 30 minutes away from the school. Somebody finna come get me. I'm in the lobby with like a bag or two. Y'all need to give me a new room, give me my money back, or something gotta give, because I'm not paying to live in no dirt. The killer was, they told me week after week, day after day, month after month, that I was gonna be switched into a new room. Well, I'm still over here tripping over stuff. She got food on her bed. We got bugs. I don't even want to bring company in here. Like, I don't want my friends. I don't want none of that in my... When I bring people in, they would be like, we gotta find a new room to, you know, chill in. You can come to my room, but this ain't it. We can't do this. I never wanted to be in my room. I had to basically remove myself from the residence for them to be like, okay, she's serious. Yes, I'm serious. I had to email them pictures and they had to come. You know, she failed 2 room checks, and like, there's like, she get 1 more, she's got to get put out. Well, luckily I moved before we even got to the 3rd one. Y'all, it was so bad, like, and I hated it because she was such a nice girl. Like, she was sweet. She would share. Everything was cool except for like the living arrangements and living with her. And I hated that because it was like, you know, that sucks. Because I don't want to live with you, but we can still be cool. I eventually moved out. Wait, before I say that, I actually messaged her a paragraph. I'm about to read it to y'all. And she always lost her key. And the only thing that just made me remember was our messages. This is when she lost her key. She was like, I need the key, help me, I'm naked. Like, I never got it because I wasn't all active on Instagram at the time. This was August 28th. This is the first time that I had messaged her and addressed it. Just trying to be nice. I wasn't trying to be too straightforward and make her feel like, oh, so she want me clean up for her. So I didn't want it to go like that. I was like, I'm weak off the messages above. LOL, I didn't know that you DM'd me. Well, but do you care to straighten up the room so I can vacuum and stuff after class? She was like, LOL, I was gonna do that anyways, but yeah, cool, whatever. So come back, never got done. Like a week goes on, and this is September 3rd. This is when I was at my last little straw. I'm back at school and I just came in the room and I put all your stuff back on your side. I came in dirty clothes and underwear by my bed, boots, and a hat was on my side. I like being your roommate and we get along well, but our room is too small to be dirty. Please keep your stuff on your side. My friends came in too and they were uncomfortable. So I don't want people thinking I'm dirty. I know stuff happens and we rush and our room gets junky, but this is too much. I'm not used to this. But I'll be back up there after I leave my friend's room, but I don't want you feeling like I have a problem with you. I just can't live in a small junky room, if that's cool. She said, okay. With all that being said, y'all, if you have like a situation like this, or you have a junky roommate or someone you don't get along with, address it as soon as possible. There's no telling when this gonna get resolved. And if you do have a junky roommate or someone that's nasty, or you know their living habits aren't adjustable to yours, then you know, just let them know how you feel. Be cool about it at first. If they give you problems, then I mean, what you gotta do? Like, cause like living in that condition really just made me appreciate my second roommate a lot more. She was clean, you know, we got along. We had our ups and our downs, but that's besides the point. We were real good friends at one point, and you just, I feel like it made my experience at college a lot better moving. Plus, that roommate is no longer, my first roommate is no longer at my school. Reasons why I'm not sure. She was a cool girl. I just couldn't live with her as far as like living arrangements and our different lifestyles and our different ways of cleaning. I really couldn't do it. Like, I could be her friend, I wouldn't stay all night with her. Just, if you got a roommate like that, just let them know off top. I feel like it is okay for everybody to let their roommate know, let your roommate know that y'all should set rules. Rules should be made from jump, but don't wait till the last minute when something's already gone left. Then they're gonna think that you come to think sideways. Not all the time, but just to be safe, just make rules. Before this upcoming year, I'll be in the suite with 3 of my friends, and we're setting rules. And I need everybody's signature at the bottom. I refuse to go through what I went through the first time, my first year, this year. No ma'am, no ma'am. I will not, won't not, ain't not gonna do. This story time was kind of dry, whatever, but it was my first one. Y'all let me know what I need to do, what I need to tweak energy wise. Like, let me know, because that stuff helps you enjoy me, and I enjoy you all's company. And I'll see y'all next time. Thanks, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.